Hey y'all, good morning. Got a lot of conversation to spit with y'all right quick. All right, check this out. Now, Teresa knew that motel took her daughter organs. I'm trying to tell y'all. That motel took her and took her organs. Now, what other deal could she be talking about, y'all? Think about it. There's no other deals or no other nothing that she could be talking about. They told her what happened to her daughter. They told her what was missing. They told her what was gone. Here you come 5, 7 years, 8 years later saying you want her stuff. Why you didn't get it then? Why you didn't get it ahead of before you took that settlement? You should have made sure you received her property before you took that settlement. Now, 1, 2, you stopped the protest right when y'all was about to crack it and it was about to come out that hotel was into harvesting organs. You called it off and tried to make it seem like the reason you called it off because they were stealing and taking. But the reason you called it off is because they told you to. And they told you the only way you was going to get that money was to call it off, let it go, and don't speak on it no more. But we knew that because I was covering it with some real starting out YouTubers way back then, okay? And it just wasn't adding up. That security guard running around disappeared when the friends asked him for help. He was nowhere to be located. We slowed it down, moved it forward. You could see other people back there. They said it was untrue. The mama said she made it out of that motel and she wasn't told why, how, and she said her friends knew and people knew in the media. And that's why she don't mess with the media. Well, we didn't know. When we found out, we put it out there. We tried to tell you. All the YouTubers that covered it, shouts out to them, but we tried to tell you it was deeper than what it was and what you was thinking. Okay, I went down the rabbit hole from Detroit and was at a club 3 doors down from where this building is that Arthur was storing human remains and contaminated legs, hearts, livers, kidneys, was all in this building. And you could smell it 4 buildings down. And I can go over there right now and show you the building and show you where I was. And it's literally 4 buildings away. Well, when they raided him, after he tried to ship that last shipment, right around the time when the Kanika case was going on, he tried to ship a shipment to O'Hare, Chicago, where she was. Well, at the airport, when they tried to lift it with the crane, high-low driver poked it and it seeped out blood and they called the police. And that's when they discovered it was human remains, legs, kidneys, arms, hearts, lungs, that hypey that they don't have that we got. Yes, all of that, okay? So it was connected to there. So Rosemont knew that it was a matter of time before they got exposed for selling organs. It's a little business right there in the little town. All you gotta do is Google it, where they sell organs. They've been doing it. We just was blind to the fact and didn't know. Black people, white people been new. They've been doing it. It's businesses that sell hearts, lungs, kidneys. Why you think they'll break out and tell your family, oh, we donated for them to experiment. We donated to the U of M so they could, further dig off into the person that, come on now. All right. Me, Straight Drop, couple of other YouTube, Trey Gang, Neek at Night. A lot of us was covering this. 17, 18, 19, it got let go in 20. Once her mom called off everything, it got let go, y'all. Now let me tell y'all, that motel did it and tried to make it seem like her friends did it. How you go in the room and come back out and she poop puff, gone, vanish, disappear in the elevator right there? She got snatched. took down to that basement, and whatever occurred in that basement. Okay, can't nobody tell me different. We videos, everything. It happened at that motel, but in that basement. I can't say it happened in that freezer, but it's soundproof. Why wouldn't they do it in there? It was blood on the floor, blood on her. And she did look like she was drugged in and out. Okay? It didn't look like that stuff was through in there. It looked like she was in that freezer tussling to me. Looked like she was in there tussling with who was ever in there that was pushing her all the way down the hallway to it. Because if you look at the video, it looked like she's being led. We rewind forward, slowed it down. She was being led to that freezer. Okay, now what went on in there, we'll never know. But what kills me, how y'all got video all the way through the motel and then boom, get over there by the freezer, it ain't done. Message. Okay, 3. The mama made it up there. They told her they couldn't run the video back. What kind of motel is that? Because if you would have been here in Michigan saying somebody missing, they'd have ran that back without calling the police and called the police and told them to be on their way. It's somebody missing, okay? 24 hours, she went and did everything she was supposed to do. Teresa, you got that warning like Zach TV did, and you took heed. He didn't. Okay, and that's how I feel about it. Because he was going down rabbit holes, busting them out. Do you hear me? I was following Zach, going on his live. Everywhere he went, I was on his lives, following. And he was doing some work, okay? And they started threatening that man, sending him phone calls, emails, weird. Because he was busting it wide open, okay? So they got rid of him and his friend. Anybody that hung around him that knew about it, they got rid of him, okay? And I believe they sent that warning sign to Miss Teresa. Because right after Kanika, they killed her brother. They unalived her brother. So if anything I said in this video is untrue, please comment, like, and subscribe. Hey.